Let's see what's next. Are they passing? They are passing. Okay. We're gonna take out this Uro and go for the win here. We can just put counters on all of our stuff. And that's game. All right, good game, Bant Ramp. Hello everyone, welcome to Of Meta Thursdays. This week we are playing Selesnya Counters for All and Best of 1 Standard. As always, if you enjoy our content, please make sure to click that like and subscribe button below. It's a way to support our channel for free. And now let's do a quick deck tech. So basically this is a counter strategy. Everything that we have in this list wants to put counters onto our creatures, and we want to have a big board full of creatures, full of big creatures with a lot of counters on them. So how do we do this? So we have a couple of new cards from Coreset 2021 that are allowing us to do this in a really nice way. One of them is Conclave Mentor, which puts an extra 1/1 counter every time a creature gets a 1/1 counter. All right. So for example, we have another really good card from Coreset 2021, which is Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze is a really old card in the Magic the Gathering world, meaning that everybody should know this card. It's been around for a bit, and basically you can pay 1 green, exile a card from any graveyard, and if it's a creature, you put a 1/1 counter on Scavenging Ooze. So if you have a Conclave Mentor already on the battlefield, and you have a Scavenging Ooze, and you pay 1 green, you exile a creature, let's say from your opponent graveyard, let's say that's an Uro, or maybe a Cauldron Familiar, or something like that. Well, your Ooze is going to get a 1/1 counter, but it gets 1 extra 1/1 counter. So instead of becoming just a 3/3, it becomes a 4/4 if you have Conclave Mentor already on the battlefield. And then, what else do we do? Well, we added 4 copies of Watley's Raptor, which is a card that I think a lot of people has forgotten about, which is basically made for a Selesnya counter strategy. So if you already have things with counters like a Scavenging Ooze and you bring down a Watley's Raptor, is going to proliferate, put another counter into the Scavenging Ooze, and because we already have a Conclave Mentor on the battlefield, instead of putting just 1, it's going to put 2 counters on Scavenging Ooze. So things just grow pretty fast with Conclave Mentor and Watley's Raptor together. And then we have a lot of small creatures, preferably turn 1 creatures. We have 2 copies of Healer's Hog and 2 copies of Venerable Knight. These creatures don't necessarily get counters on their own, but they're small creatures that we can play right away, and there is a reason for that. We also have Pelt Collector, which is the best 1/1 for an aggressive strategy. It gets counter every time something with bigger power comes in. So right away, if you play a Pelt Collector and then you play Conclave Mentor, it's already getting a counter because Conclave Mentor is a 2/2. But not only that, it's going to get an extra counter because Conclave Mentor is going to give it an extra counter because of the effect, right? And for that reason, we also have Stone Cold Serpent, just allowing you, it put counters on itself, and it's a reach, trample, protection for multicolor creature. Very good creature, even for a turn 1 play. Then we have other things to put more counters onto our creature, and we have 3 copies of Basri's Solidarity, another card from Coreset 2021 that it's part of the Basri package. And this puts a 1/1 counter on all of your creatures. Very, very, very good in this list. We have 2 copies of Basri Ket, which is, you know, the main guy from the package, the 3-mana planeswalker from Coreset 2021 that puts a 1/1 counter on a creature, makes it indestructible until the end of the turn. But also keep in mind the -2. This is a very good effect on this planeswalker. In this strategy specifically, you want to have a lot of creatures early on in play. If you need to get in for that bit of extra damage, you -2, you get a bunch of tokens on the battlefield when you attack with everything, and you just get through and win the game. Then in the same package, we have 2 copies of Basri's Lieutenant. It's already a great creature coming down for 4 mana, 3/4 vigilance and protection from multicolor. But not only that, it also puts a 1/1 counter on any 1 creature you have on the battlefield. And then if your opponent uses something like a Shatter the Sky, it doesn't really matter, or it's not that great because it leaves a 2/2 white knight creature token for each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it, which is pretty much all your creatures because you usually have all your creatures with 1/1 counters. Then, the reason to have all these early play is because we have Convoke. We have 2 copies of Conclave Tribunal just as an option to exile anything and everything, and it has Convoke. So, you know, a lot of times you get to pay only 2 mana, only 3 mana to play this card because you already have creatures that you can tap to pay for it. At the same time, we have 3 copies of Venerated Loxodon, which is already a great card as well. 4/4 that puts a 1/1 counter on each creature that tapped to pay for it. And, you know, with the Convoke option, you get to get this down pretty early on the game, grow all your creatures, and then maybe play a Wadley's Raptors and grow everything. Or maybe you already have a Conclave Mentor on the battlefield and everything just becomes really big in one shot. And that said, we also have 2 copies of Unbreakable Formation, which is our protection against board wipes and wraths and things like that. And not only that, you can also put 1/1 counters if you play it on main phase to make everything indestructible and bigger in that moment. And that's it. So all we want to do is put counters on all of our creatures, a lot of 1/1s, a lot of early plays so that we can be very aggressive and win some games. This deck is very cool. It's very fun. It's still, I don't think it's going to make it in the meta as a, you know, it's not going to break the meta because we still have a lot of decks with big cards. We have Band Ramp, we have, you know, Temur Ramp, we have Ugin now that's doing a lot of things. So that said, this deck can actually be pretty good in best of 1, but we are doing off meta Thursdays, and this are going to be some janky games and some pretty good games actually. Really enjoyed playing this, and we hope you guys do too. So now let's go to the games. Okay, welcome to Of Meta Thursdays. We are trying Selesnya counters in best of 1 standard. And unfortunately, we're on the draw here. This hand would be much better on the play, but fine. See what we're up against. Green. Okay, well, Hell Collector comes down. First things first. All right, we see a mountain, so some sort of bull strategy. Kills Hell Collector with Bone Crusher. Yep, that's fine. So it could be Temur Adventure as well. All right, very well. So let's do Venerable Knight. That seems fair. All right, and Bone Crusher. Yep, it's cool. Let's play our Scavenging, so we can take 4 from this Bone Crusher Giant if need be. All right, fine, opponent. You got it. You got your Domri's Ambush. No blocks. Alright, I think we have to play Venerated Loxodon, unfortunately, now. And try to block the Bone Crusher, but obviously they have another Domri's Ambush, then we're done for. They could have a Domri. Yeah, we'll block. Alright, that's fine. They want to make the exchange there. We'll take that. Swordtech Goblin, yep, fine. That's a 3/3. That's cool. We're going to get a green source here. Still think this deck has too many lands. I'm going to have to, at some point, do something about that. Alright. Play Venerated Loxodon. Grow our creatures quite a bit here, thanks to the Conclave Mentor. Let's see what they're going to do here. Alright, Questing Beast. Fair trade. Fair trade. No, nonetheless. Don't mind that, opponent. This is unfortunate. Not ideal. Hell Collector is here, but that's fine. Let's attack. Opponent takes it. Go down to 9. We pass. Even a Token Creator would have been better than Hell Collector. See if they have the dragon. The 5/4 dragon that hits whenever you play, like, deals damage. It's a Phoenix of Ash. Okay. Alright. Well. Basri Ket. I like that. Yeah, this seems good. Let's attack, see what they want to do here. They can kill something, right? Yeah, let's kill the 3/3. Seems fine. Opponent goes down to 1. We get some counters on our creatures. And we still have a Basri Ket. Sorta Goblin, short. Make it a 3/3, I'm guessing. They need to play another creature. Could potentially just create tokens here when we attack. That's a thing. Gallia, okay. Are they attacking Basri Ket? I don't think they should. Tapped and attacking. So we got this. Perfect. Yep. We just do -2 here. We could have even won last turn, I guess. That is fine. Go in for the attack. Create a couple of tokens here. Tapped and attacking. And that's game. Good game. Cool stuff. Alright guys, welcome back to Of Meta Thursdays, and we are playing Selesnya counters in a standard best of 1 event. Yeah, that seems fine. I'm gonna keep this. We're on the draw, but we could get there. Alright, I like that. So Pel Collector. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Castle of Vantress. Let's see what they're up to here. Growth Spiral, short, some sort of ramp, either Bant or Teamer, or maybe Teamer Reclamation. Yeah, B. Alright, Bant ramp. Cool. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna go with another Pel Collector. Attack for 1. So we can only hope that this ooze will grow our Pel Collectors and we can go from there. Now, Shatter the Sky is going to be a problem, of course. Growth Spiral, sure. Plays a land, yep. Alright, this is actually perfect. We can Venerable Knight. Now, we are again in trouble if our opponent has something like a Shatter the Sky next turn, but if they don't, might be okay. Elspeth Conquers Death doesn't get us. Do you have a Shatter opponent? That is the main question. Alright, we see the land. They are at 15, so they could potentially wait a turn. But do they want to wait a turn? Teferi, okay. Cool, so they can bounce one of our things next turn. Or, what do you call it? Not bounce, but offset, I guess. Draw a card, then discard a card. Creatures don't phase out. Okay. Very well. Very well. Alright, let's just play it 3/3 here. They can face out the Stoical Serpent, I guess, but it's not like great. Let's see what they're gonna face out here. They're gonna face out Pel Collector. Okay. Well, that means Teferi is gonna die, but alright, so attack Teferi. Attack you. So they're down to 10. That said, obviously, again, Shatter the Sky is going to become a problem. Even the ooze to exile something should be good here. Alright, they are scrying. Fingers crossed, no Shatter, no Shatter, no Shatter. No Shatter, that's an Uro. Okay, that's cool. We don't mind this Uro. They draw a card. Play a land. No Shatter. No Shatter, please. That's a tap land. That's not a Shatter. Let's see what's next. Are they passing? They are passing. Okay. We're gonna take out this Uro. and go for the win here. We can just put counters on all of our stuff. And that's game. All right, good game, Bant Ramp. All right, we are playing Selesnya counters in Of Meta Thursdays. And this hand, yeah, I mean, we're on the draw, better on the play, but against mono red. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. All right, planes into Venerable Knight, because all of our little guys are going to die one time or the other. Conclave is nice, although, yeah, here we go. Bone Crusher first. Sure. Right now we get the Unbreakable formation. I mean, it might be okay, but not great. All right, we see the Bone Crusher Giant. Cool. No attacks. All right, so we get to play Pel Collector, play Watley's Raptor, put double the counters on Pel Collector. All right, nice. Do they have a way to get rid of Conclave Mentor? Because now that we have counters on the battlefield, now that's good. Annex. Okay, sure. Alright, so we're going to scry here. I feel like we keep this. We are going to put counters now on all of our stuff, I think. Although, we can play Watley's Raptor. Yeah, no, I want to put counters on everything. Let them decide what to do. Can then play the Watley's Raptor into the Scavenging Ooze. Actually, we're going to draw another Conclave Mentor. Sword Creatures are going to be huge. I don't even know if Embercleave is going to do it. I mean, it still might do it, but... Yep, we're going the attack. Sure. So Embercleave on the Annex. Yep. I mean, that's nice. Oh, Embercleave on that. Okay. Well, that's cool. That attacking here. I think we're going to block with our 7/7 or a 10/10. Seems fair. Although, we can just kill the Bone Crusher with our 10/10, like... Yeah, that seems fair. Let's trade. They keep the Embercleave, but... I think it's still like a fair trade. We still have the Scavenging Ooze, which I'm going to use to grow it just a bit. Yep. Alright. Runaway Stimkin, that's nice. Into Light of the Stage, cool. Alright, Annex, Annex. Alright. Let's get all these cards out of here. Grow our Scavenging Ooze the most. Alright, so nice. Opponent goes down to 13, so now they have to really be careful on attacking with this Embercleave. And we have an 11/11. Yep, that's game. Good game. A mono red. Okay, guys, we are playing Selesnya counters in best of 1 standard. We're on the draw, but being that we have a turn 1 play into turn 2. Like, we have sort of a nice nice curve here. So we're gonna keep this. Opponents plays an Overgrown Tombed. Okay. And Swamp. So, yep, alright, so a Dredge style deck. We have to be careful with these guys. Ooh, see a Casualties of War there. Okay, well. Alright, well, fortunately, I think we have to... Yeah, we have the Temple of Plenty. It's just... we need to draw some cards here. We're going to keep that for now. No attacks. I think we pass. Alright, we see the land, and we see District Guide. Alright. Very cool. Gets land. So this is ramp, like Golgari ramp. No blocks. That's okay. I think I want to play a 3-3. No attacks. Pass the turn. See what they got. So they played land. Now they have 4 mana. Questing Beast. That's nice. Block there. Grow this Stone Cold Serpent. But the counter... well, we don't get the counter from Venerable Knight because that's only applies to Knights. But that is okay. Alright, I guess we tap to get rid of Questing Beast. Sure, we're down to 13 though, so it's not great. If they have another Questing Beast, it's gonna be pretty much it. Ooh, they have a statue. Wow, okay, sure. Good one, opponent. Good for you. Oh, that's gonna be it. I mean, we're at least gonna take 4. So play that. Pass the turn. Land into. Yeah, I guess we were just slow there. No blocks. We're gonna take the 4. If our opponent, you know, they have us. Oh, they have us. Much we can do there. Okay, guys, this is of Meta Thursdays, and we are playing Selesnya counters and best of 1 standard. This hand is nice. We're on the draw, but we can go Venerable Knight, Stone Cold Serpent into Watley's Raptor. And we messed it up because we played Green Source. Alright, so that means Stone Cold Serpent as a 1/1 is coming into play. Right? And this is probably Orsov Aristocrats. Okay, we see the Black Swords, we see the Priest. That is a little bit of an issue. It is a little bit of a concern here. Alright, well, we can go Pel Collector into Venerable Knight, grow the Pel Collector. That is something. No attacks, so they can start sacrificing stuff. We get to sacrifice our Stone Cold Serpent, I guess. Seems okay. If we get to Venerated Loxodon, that might be good. Alright, Cruel Celebrant. Sure. Are they gonna make us... I don't think, right? Like, why would they make us do anything like that? If we play Basri Ket, what does that do? It just puts a counter on one of these, like, not as amazing. I think I'd rather play Venerated Loxodon. And if they want to make us sacrifice something, you know, we'll sacrifice something, but for now our creatures are growing. All have counters, meaning that when Watley's Raptor comes down, everything's gonna be bigger. This Priest is not doing like a lot right now. Sure, Johnny is sort of okay. They can sacrifice Cat and something. don't think it's great for them. Like, they can block, right? Like, it's a thing, but that's just what it is. So we're gonna get another white source, I guess. I think we have enough greens. Now, if we attack with everything, yeah, I feel like I want to wait. Play the Rapture. We could sacrifice the Rapture to whatever Priest does, so... Alright, let's see what this does. Sacrificing from Priest is not going to be great. We just sacrifice the Rapture and that's it. Alright, so they're blocking with everything. They're going to sack. That's fine. Nothing gets killed. Sure. They gain some life. Ping us a couple times. Alright, this Ajani grows. Forgot about that. But we do get to kill the Ajani itself, which is nice. Let's see what's next. I think our opponent misblocked there. I think they wanted to keep the Ajani, but I don't know, to be honest. Alright, let's see what's next. So we see a land. They need another creature to turn on the Priest of the Forgotten Gods. But I think once we get Basri on the battlefield, that should be good because we get to create tokens. And we can sacrifice the tokens so we don't lose our creatures. I guess they're thinking they can also create a token with Castle Ardent Veil, sacrifice that to get rid of a creature, but they also have to sacrifice the... Yeah, I think we just play... Let's play a 1/1 here, just so that we have something to sacrifice. And keep... and leave back as well. That seems nice enough. Sure. It seems pretty good. They can kill the Pel Collector if they want by putting Ajani in front of it, but then they can't sacrifice the Ajani. So yeah, it's not gonna work. Right, their opponent misplayed there. I think I feel like I knew what they were trying, but also they didn't think we were gonna get all those tokens. Good game. That was all for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and click the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Have a good one.